Right now, another update to the metagame discussion. I know we've beat the crap out of this topic, but I would like to go through a regional and kind of back some of my points. And the best one to kind of go about this is we're going to use the statistics from the Lima regional that were posted by Carl Ancho Store for this discussion, and we'll kind of solidify some more information for you guys. I'm not going to post deck list for this, but this will probably, make or break the video. That's a good little birdie. Yes, it is. Let's stay on into the discussion, shall we? No, the bird's not real. Alright, stop before you think I'm abusing this thing and shoving it in my shirt. Alright, so in Top Cut, or the top 8, and so many people get mad because I don't consider a top 16 a real top, but that's a discussion for another day. So everybody gets their participation awards, but that's just old player mentality speaking. So we venture into this regional at this point in time, and we see that Salamangreat won. We did it! We've proved the statistic true, ladies and gentlemen. Salad is the best deck based on this regional. Oh, isn't that great? It's really great when you only look at one particular event and you see that, oh shit, the statistic's proven true. Okay, so we've proven time and time again that Salad is in the top percentile of best decks because of its typical what Salad does. All right, now next up we have Sky Striker. Well, okay, so there's another Salad deck in second, and then in third place we have Sky Striker. Okay, so this shouldn't surprise you that Sky Striker does this well, actually. Deck's consistency, I mean, the more rounds that you have a Sky Striker player play, I think the better off it is for the Sky Striker, as we saw from the UDS, past weekend or so. We kind of got a chance to actually, see that, hey, consistency makes or breaks the deck. So, yeah, okay, cool. So you still have two of the best decks beating each other upside the head, like, I really wish I could be in a band some days, but, like, literally, it's just this all day in the matchups. Like, they're hammering each other out. It's a rough place to be in the meta right now. Okay, so we see that, and then we see, okay, cool, fourth place is more Salad, huh? Fifth place, Salad, huh? It's almost like we're in a Salad meta. Oh, sixth place, Sky Striker. Oh, seventh place, we got some Guru control. Now, in the grand scheme of things, I would honestly put Guru control a little bit higher on the tier list, and I probably should. I do think that the things that Guru control does, and especially in a regional level, and a lot of people need to understand when I make these videos, I'm trying to help you on a regional level. I don't really care about what's going on in the YCSs per se. That's a whole nother thing. But regional levels, with the basic knowledge I provide you, you should probably be able to get your invite. But you see something like Guru Control that, well, in a curved matchup such as Sky Striker and Salad, as long as you win those critical dice rolls, you're bound to do your thing. Like, you just need to have consistency on your side to make your day happen. Is that so hard? Like, call it what it is, but I get it. And then 8th place, we have, oh look, more Salad. It's a lot of Salad there. Now, 9th place, we actually had Crusadia. Okay, so Crusadia Guard Dragon is another excellent rogue metagame pick. And if your goal is to get your invite, oh my god, build this deck, take it to an event, and succeed. All right. Like I said, with the knowledge that you are bestowed upon by watching these videos, yes, you can do it. But this right here proves it, that, like, okay, so the guy went X2. All right, sure. Like, it sucks to see that happen in your best days. But when you win that dice roll and you set up your best plays, yes, you're not as consistent as the rest of the metagame, and it's very unfortunate. But this deck is not being held back by the meta. It is still very much succeeding, and that is what you want to see come out of these formats, right, guys? Like, so once again, we had one rogue deck make it into Top Cut, and we had, cool, Crusadia sneaking on in at 9th place. Now, 12th place was actually Cyber Dragons. Now, I've been very hard on going second decks, and I'll be the first to admit that that might not have been the best approach to go about it. But okay. So we have another deck that finished X2. All right. And it was going second. All right. So this brings me to my previous point here that, okay, maybe going second decks aren't viably dead for the long run. Okay. That's a very good point. And then, depending on the board that the opponent sets up, a special summon Cyber Dragon to contact out with possibly their only monster might not be a bad thing. Now, Cyber Dragons kind of do something a little bit spicy. Like, obviously, in their solid matchup, they want to go second, all right? The opponent will be like, oh, okay, they'll set up their best board. A special summon Cyber Dragon alone will bait some sort of target from your opponent. Like, just being able to contact out with one monster that they present on the field into a Chimera tech already poses a threat because you're already attempting to remove said situation. Isn't that right, Mr. Birdie? Okay, so, yes, in the certain situations, in things like that, and this is the thing that I always like to point out too, like, people like, well, Robbie, can you teach me how to play in a certain situation? Not always, because there's a right answer, and then there's the right answer, all right? And when I say that, the misplay can sometimes win you the game. And it's a lot of things that pros definitely will hate you on because you made the incorrect play, which ends up rewarding you in the long run. So then doesn't the incorrect play or the misplay then become the correct play and they were wrong? Some technical bullshit. I'm not going to take my fucking morality degree and use it, but I'm just saying that everything isn't as it seems. Okay, so moving on along, we get to 14th place. All right, we got some Burning Abyss here. Now, I know that, once again, we have another going second deck. Oh, that's great news for the metagame. So, okay, another X2 goer here. All right. Also, the other thing people need to understand when we're looking at these regionals, not everybody and their mother is going to be bringing in just a solid deck, all right? Like, that's not how that works. So, BA, okay, standard Sekka's Light, danger package, use it, abuse it, attack your opponent for game. So we have another going second deck. And like I said, going second decks aren't bad for regional level. It's when you get into the YCS level and higher that you're going to start running into those consistency issues, per se, because, well, at the end of the day, like, I hate to say it, guys, but going second isn't the best thing in the world, but you shouldn't be stopped. Because, like I said, once again, when your goal is to acquire your invite or, get lucky enough to break said board, then, you've accomplished your goal at the end of the day. My parrot says that it is really happy that BA topped, and all BA players need to stop playing the deck. Well, my parrot is very crazy. I'm sorry for you guys to have to hear that from him. But I do think somebody's going to be like, oh, a new drinking game. Every time Robbie says, I'm just thinking. I don't know. I don't like BA as a deck. I don't like what it does. I don't like the way it plays. I'm just being honest with you guys, but I understand why it's good. I understand that putting a lot of monsters in the field, Farf is a very good card, playing the game on your opponent's turn, through the effects of Beatrice, being able to turbo, draw cards. It's got remnants of the attack deck in it. I understand that it's good, but it doesn't mean that I myself want to acknowledge it. Okay, I got that out of my system. All right, but yeah, BA doing good. And then the last real deck coming in at 15th place was, well, True Draco. True Draco, really, guys. Come on now. So, oh my god, True Draco is such a bad deck. Oh my god, Inspector Border is the worst card ever. It should be banned. That's all I hear from people that play against True Draco. I understand Inspector Border is a hilarious card. All right, don't get me started on that. But, I hate to tell you guys, at the end of the day, my bird says it's hungry. That's awkward. But, at the end of the day, being able to kind of play... The deck plays around solid so easily, but the deck just doesn't have representation. It's a strange place to be. Had the OCG not neutered the deck as much as they did, probably see more play there. But when you look at Salad, you're like, okay, cool, your opponent sets up stuff. You activate your card, your fantastic disciples, and then you declare tribute summon. Okay, so you get rid of it, summon your guy, declare one of their back row. Okay, your opponent's probably going to Icarus attack you. Best case scenario, you summon Majesty Maid, and you're like, cool chain. Your opponent uses the Roar. Cool. You did it. You baited out all their shit. Woohoo! Best case scenario. All right. Well, that's if your opponent horribly misplays, I feel. But okay, so that's best case scenario. We did it. We freed up the board. We're able to play the game. So now we have 4 cards left, and if we can set 3 of those, play Demise, we got 6 cards back. We did it. I hate Demise with a passion, but as you see here, with the results from this event, okay, cool. So Salad is the dominant deck. Sky Striker's second dominant. You see something like Guru Control come into top cut. Cool. And then when you get into that 9 to 16 bracket, you really do get to see Crusadia Guard Dragon. You really get to see Cyber Dragon. You see BA. You see True Draco. Why are we being so hard on this format? I hate Salad's pure dominance, and I know a lot of people hate Sky Striker too, but for the most part, hey, things are looking up for regional level. And this is just a random regional I wanted to pull from just to kind of show some statistics and be like, hey guys, like, look at this. We did it! You know, like, also doesn't help if you generally suck at the game, like me, so you're not going to top anyway, but I'm just saying. Now I sit here and I train birds all day. It's fantastic. So, guys, please, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this little breakdown. I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. And, well, guys, I'm out. Peace. The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a Truffle Shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out VanCole40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.